That's a little close. No, that is really close. Oh, there's the sun. Jesus Christ. I just got back from taking our old gal for a ride, and it was a little interesting. Its steering is making a knocking sound, foreshadowing, here's the knocking sound. But when I'm driving down the street and, like, let's say a jogger is jogging past and my car drives past, they hear the knocking sound so loud from the sidewalk that they then look at me angrily like I'm gonna hurt them. And I'm not gonna hurt you, that thing is gonna hurt you. So I decided to think differently. You know, I'm not a safety first kind of person. I'm more of like a safety third or fourth. A safety third. Safety's on my radar, but it's just, you know, sitting behind the radar in the shed with like a lawnmower on top of it. So I got under the hood. What is going on? Started just jabbing things around until... Oh, okay. Well, so the washer is spinning because it's violently loose. But the nut is cross-threaded, is still threaded. I don't know what's going on here. I just kept touching things underneath there. It might just be time to pull this thing back in the garage and say, it's just not gonna have a steering system. Sorry, big guy. You did your time, I guess. Well, you didn't, because I haven't really driven you. Which means I touched a lot of things in there. A lot. Well, you tried. You did okay. You did about average for the projects around here, honestly. Got a lot of burns. Oh! But I survived. Well, sort of. It's gonna be worth it. Just think of how good it's gonna be able to go in a straight line. This is a Borgeson double steering joint. It's called double because it's got double the trouble in all the directions. I decided to buy the sharper image of steering joints, which is Borgeson, because everyone has always told me over the years how safety they are. This little guy has started to pop out. This little guy is MIA. It's too good for its home. These little guys are popping out, but this side's doing okay. See how they're pressed in there with those little dots? Because that's how I want things attached to my steering, or little dots with like a dull screwdriver. It's only been in there for a year. For $140, that's basically $11 for 13. That's Cheez-Its, man. That's like $13 a month. $13 a month for something that annoys joggers? Huh, that is not a good deal. I really gotta find a new hobby, because I can't believe I just have steering joints laying around on the floor. This is... You see how this one's held in with a screw? I put a reasonable amount of effort when I put together steering systems. Like, it's me putting together a steering system, so you gotta take that with a grain of salt. Remember though, this whole car was designed by a group of dudes that was like, well, the last design worked fine for Eddie, and Eddie's designs didn't explode, so I'm just gonna keep engineering that with some other bean counter breathing over Larry's drawing table that has Eddie's old design on it, making sure they didn't spend too much money. So what I'm trying to say is my steering system might not be the worst. Like, it might not be the best, but it might be the best because it might not be the worst. We just got back from giving it a test drive, and nothing fell off, nothing seemed too crazy, and generally where I steered it, it kind of went. When we came back and I tried to see if everything was still tight, because remember, safety thirds here, people, we found a new problem. Yeah, you see that blade of grass that's moving? I thought it was just a blade of grass that was screaming bloody murder because it was below my engine, but it's actually not. We got a big exhaust leak coming from this flange right here and that flange right there. I was hoping for more work, so perfect. I got her back in her safe space, aka I put it in the garage and I put a piece of Tupperware on top of its trunk, because that's how it feels safe at night. With the garage doing this weird cracking thing, I don't know which one of you is less safe, the garage or the car. I don't know which one of you's got more frame damage. At this point, you both got insurance, so work it out. If you like me almost murdering myself with steering joints, you should subscribe. If you don't like double steering joints that fail, you should also subscribe. I feel like we're in the same boat here, I think. I don't know. Either way, let's subscribe together, you know? Just do it. Just put a double joint in there and see how it goes.